the Dowager was missed and Maggie was missed, very much.
I still haven't forgiven Mrs. Hughes for having the wedding in the schoolhouse and not the Abbey. In the words of Lady Mary, Carson, I wanted the best for you.
Oh, Josh. Oh, you can come every time. Stay longer.
After 6 series, 5 Christmas specials, 3 films, and 15 years of magic, the Downton Abbey journey is coming to an end with the last instalment, the grand finale. I'm here going to be speaking to some of the cast to get some of their biggest takeaways from the series.
You will be a sensation.
Dinner is a very important part of life at Downton Abbey, but it can only start with the sound of the gong. Guys, it is so lovely to meet you all. Not just congratulations on this film, but congratulations on 15 years of magic. You guys have done it again with this, though. You had me bawling my eyes out for genuinely the last 20 minutes of the film.
It was as bad as that, was it?
Bad, yeah. Generally, it was just magic from start to finish. The first question I want to start off with, though, is Carson, of course, is known for giving feedback, a lot of feedback, I think we can say. In this film, we saw him talk about the polishing the silver, the service to use as well. What's been the one bit of brilliant feedback from fans that has kind of stayed with you over the years?
God, that's a tough one because we've had so much feedback over such a long time.
I suppose when I think of Carson and Mrs. Hughes, it's people saying to us all the time, when are Carson and Hughes going to get together? And I was like, well,
before you knew.
Yeah, before we knew.
I knew from the moment I saw you on set. Phyllis. Oh my God! There was that magic, that chemistry. There was Jim Carter and Phyllis Logan that transferred into Charles Carson. What was your name?
We were screaming for it.
Oh, yeah,
FYI, we were absolutely screaming for it.
No, I mean it's just the joy, and people go back to it and say, "Oh, I'm doing it, watching the series for the 4th time again and again and again," and it's just I don't know, for some reason, which I won't try to define, none of us can. It's sort of a happy place for people, and God, isn't that great?
And we were waiting at least 2 films for Baxter and Mosley.
Yeah.
2 films.
Oh.
Yeah.
I mean,
At
I
least.
was waiting too. Direct your question here.
Yeah.
It was a fun way it was done, though, wasn't it?
It
With
was.
everybody listening to your proposal.
It's the only way to be proposed to, I think. Yeah.
Brilliant.
Publicly.
And of course, I hate to be that person, but the Dowager is literally everywhere in this film, from the storyline about the Dower House to the picture in the Great Hall to the references to the infamous line, "What is a weekend?"
What is a weekend?
What is a weekend? What did it mean for all of you guys to dedicate this film in her honour? And then how much by all of you was she missed on set? Because I know, Jim, you had a lot of scenes with her.
Yeah, I mean, the Dowager was missed and Maggie was missed, very much. So her presence, I think, her presence and her absence was deeply felt for people. I mean, I worked more with Maggie than you guys, really, didn't you? So, because I was upstairs as well. But just what she brought to it, and the fact that we can all quote her favourite line. She was a magic ingredient. But I think this, and it's called the grand finale, is a fitting tribute, sort of a subliminal tribute to Maggie and to her, her brilliance.
It wouldn't have been the same show without her, would it?
No,
way.
not at all.
Yeah.
I love the pride that you just said, I was upstairs as well.
Yes, I mean, Kevin made it upstairs a little bit. Mr. Mosley came up, but he was. I have to share this with you. Slightly incompetent, and
For real?
trying to get Kevin serving food in the correct way around the table was a nightmare.
Can I just say one thing? When I did see the trailer for the first time, I literally thought to myself, and you'd love this, what would Lady Shackleton think? Because of the divorce, what would she think?
Oh my God! Oh dear, the divorce. Oh no, don't say it.
Because of course she was related to Henry.
What are his prospects? Adequate, but not overwhelming. Honestly. Prudence tells them. I expect there's a good deal to be said on both sides. Don't be so feeble.
We are selling Molesley to Lady Shackleton.
But I think it was very kind of you to allow him to have a go at it.
It was like a great nephew, so I was like, what would she think?
Oh, you
So-
really are a super fan.
I told you! I told you!
So the question is, what would she think,
What would
Josh?
she think?
Yeah. We're all clueless.
Lady Mary must go now. She's divorced. I'm very sorry. I shouldn't have come.
This really is the night that shook the world.
For my last question, though, you know, there have been so many highlight storylines across the 6 seasons, 5 Christmas specials, and now 3 films. I think of the trials and tribulations of Molesley, I think of Baxter's thieving, I think of Mrs. Hughes supporting Anna after the attack, and I think of Carson, well, just being Carson, really. What would you want the one takeaway for fans to be, not just from this film, but from the entire Downton journey?
I think they'd be better placed to see it themselves. But I think it is that thing that you were saying earlier. People just keep going back to it. It's one of those things that it never seems to pall. You know, people do say, I'm watching it again. And I've got people watching it for the first time.
Yeah.
But I think, I mean, you know, we often say Downton, it wasn't a documentary, you know, that it's not real life. I mean, real life was, in those days, was a lot harder than that. But it's an optimistic view of life, and I think nowadays we want an optimistic view of life. So I think if people find an escape in that and some comfort in that, and take that from it, I think that's good enough, really.
Well, I will say this, I still haven't forgiven Mrs. Hughes for having the wedding in the schoolhouse and not the Abbey. In the words of Lady Mary, Carson, I wanted the best for you.
Oh, Josh! Oh, you can come every time. Stay longer.
But in the words of his lordship, I've given half my life to Downton, and I'm 30, so I've literally given half my life to Downton, and I can get really quite emotional, but genuinely, guys, it has been an absolute honour speaking to each and every one of you today, and thank you for the last 15 years. Thank you for being a constant in my life. Thank you for getting me through some of the worst times of my life, and for always being there. So just generally, from the bottom of my heart, thank you so much to each and every one of you. Thank you. This costume was worn by Laura Carmichael in season 4 when she went to the Criterion, of course, playing Lady Edith. This costume was worn by Michelle Dockery, playing Lady Mary in season 5. The hat, that signature Art Deco 1920s look, is unmistakable. And speaking of unmistakable, we then have this piece right here. Of course, this could only have been worn by one actress, the legendary, the late, great Dame Maggie Smith, starring as Violet, Dowager Countess of Grantham. And all of these costumes will be up for sale at an auction by Bonhams. So Downton Abbey, the grand finale, will be coming exclusively to cinemas on September the 12th. And as a Downton superfan, I can tell you this, you won't want to miss it.